you're in marketing and you're in product. If you're on the marketing side, do you feel as though sometimes it's a miss from product and you're not as involved as you should be? But if you're on the product side, then does marketing see you as even a marketer from their perspective? So it's this, talk about that chasm for us just a little bit.
There is a chasm, and there will be a chasm, and that's where you really have to build in processes and sort of find, you have to wedge your way in. So I can talk about an experience where product marketing really was thought of as an afterthought. And as I mentioned, I was on marketing, and PMM was thought of as an afterthought. So it was like, here is a product that is pretty much already formed. Here you go, product marketing, go and launch it. And it was such a reactive model where the team was then having to understand, okay, why did we build this? Like, what does it do? Who's it for? Then build a go-to-market plan, and then, get it out the door and work with marketing to launch it. So how it has shifted is now product marketing is part of a pod structure, and I've loved this. This has been a game changer. So now within every sort of pod, there is a product manager, a product designer, an engineering lead, and that was initially what the sort of pod looked like. And now there's a product marketer on that pod. So that means PMM is involved from the very beginning. And what, idea conceptualization from, what are the problems? Like, PMM is in the room. We're hearing it as soon as the product designer is hearing it, as soon as the engineering manager is hearing it. So we're all hearing it at the same time. And that has really allowed us to sort of close that gap. So yes, while we still sit on product, we're almost like, tied to the product team through this pod structure. And it's really being able to close that and solve a lot of the pain points of, here's a product, now go and launch it.
That's interesting you say that, because I feel in product, you always hear this. We talk about the three-legged stool, right? So there's really these three leaders to the product development process, and it's the engineering lead, it's the product manager, and it's the product designer. Actually, at Fleetio, where we are, we've been talking about calling it the quad force, where you have the three of those, but you also need that PMM lead.